60 years ago, construction began on one of the most iconic buildings in Chicago and arguably the world. Tonight in Eye on Chicago, our Jim Williams looks at the history of the former John Hancock Tower and how it's led a new trend on the Mag Mile.
If the building's developers had been able to stick to their original plan for the site on North Michigan Avenue, the John Hancock Center as we know it today would not have been built. The building has a fascinating history, and it's hard to imagine Chicago's skyline without it.
It has its place solidly in architectural history, the history of this city.
It's a recognizable and iconic building, a symbol of Chicago. When you think about the skyline,
when you come in and you see it, it takes your breath away. It's so majestic in the sky, and it's so unique in the way it looks.
60 years after ground was broken here on North Michigan Avenue between Chestnut and Delaware, this building remains a 100-story star on Chicago's expansive skyline. The tapered design, wider at the bottom, thinner at the top. Those large exterior X's crowned with tall radio and television antennas, all instantly recognizable. Now officially named 875 North Michigan, just about everyone still calls it the John Hancock Center.
If you say 875, they don't know what that is, but they know the John Hancock Building.
For John Harrison and his wife Lena, this is home. The software executive and entrepreneur is also an accomplished photographer whose work has appeared in National Geographic.
That was taken in Indonesia, Phuket, and that was on a dive, and that was a clownfish.
69 floors up with west and north views. He has cameras in every room.
It's a photographer's dream living here. I've taken so many pictures here over the years, and yet I still find new pictures that I can capture the scene just because of the light and the weather.
Long before Harrison moved here 18 years ago, the Hancock was a pioneer, a mixed-use skyscraper in Chicago's central area. Businesses and homes in one very tall place, the result of an effort in the 1960s to lure people downtown, not just to work, but also to live here.
Mayor Daley, the first Mayor Daley, said we need folks back downtown. We need to show people that Chicago is still a prime city in the Midwest. I need residents down here.
At first, the plan was to build 2 towers on this site, but developers led by the firm Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill realized there was only enough land for one building, raising this question.
How do we get everything in one tower and make most efficient use of the space? So the lower floors needed to be bigger to accommodate retail and office. The upper floors where you had views and light and air, those needed to be smaller to accommodate residential footprints.
Those X's on the building's exterior, they're certainly visually striking, but they have an important purpose: stability.
So when you have cross bracing, it stops the sway and the wind and takes the place of the central columns in a traditional construction.
As the building was under construction, the original owner filed for bankruptcy. The John Hancock Mutual Life Insurance Company, which had been financing the project, took ownership, eventually moving its offices in. Big John was finished in 1969. It was the tallest building in Chicago and the second tallest in the world after the Empire State Building in New York.
And it was groundbreaking for the time. And it really, again, set the model for all these other buildings that continue today.
But change is inevitable. In 2018, the John Hancock Company, having left 875 North Michigan, requested its name be taken off the building. It is now the 5th tallest building in Chicago, and part of North Michigan Avenue, the city's premier shopping destination, is now dotted with empty storefronts, including some vacant space at the base of 875.
I think in a lot of ways, the pandemic kind of accelerated what was happening on the Mag Mile, which was retailers kind of falling victim to the rise of online shopping, and the vacancy rate was kind of rising, and then you add in lack of foot traffic, add in more instances of crime.
And so North Michigan Avenue is pivoting, with 875 leading the way. At the top of the building, the famous Signature Room restaurant is gone, but the 360 Chicago observation deck on the 94th floor will be expanded upward to the 96th floor, creating Chicago's first multi-story observation deck. Along with other attractions on North Michigan Avenue, it's what's called an experiential environment. In other words, a fun experience.
That brings more people into the city, and it also allows folks to use those larger retail spaces that we now see vacated.
But 875 also includes a wide mix of professional offices, including advertising agencies, law firms, some medical practices, and more. The plaza is also home to artistic events, including the Magnificent Mile Art Festival.
They're kind of finding this new path. They say this is going to be a different building.
A different building with still a lot of life, no matter what name you give it.
I think it holds on to that glamour even today. I mean, it's a prestigious address, and it's a distinctive place to live.
Every day, seeing the sunrise and the sunset and that beautiful lake, I love it here.
In 1967, 20 floors into construction, workers discovered problems in the underground foundation. Work stopped for months until the issue was resolved. Construction resumed, and the John Hancock Center ushered in a new era in Chicago architecture. Jim Williams, CBS News, Chicago.
Fascinating. And seeing those views, I'm sure the guy who lives there can see the weather rolling in off the lake.
You took the words out of my mouth. I'm so jealous of his views, the low clouds,
right,
the storms, some of those photos of lightning that he was showing.
Yeah.
And just such a beautiful building.